So by the end of this video, you'll know whether you should cut when starting out the gym or if you should bulk. You're most likely a new person to working out if you're watching this, and in this video I'll talk about some mistakes I made, so also make sure to note those down. So I would like to begin by telling a bit about my fitness journey. So when I started working out, all I really cared about was just getting those abs, looking shredded, looking lean, and I thought that was all it took to look good, but it wasn't. Basically, to look attractive to girls, to look muscular, you first of all need to build the muscle, and then you should cut down. And I decided to start out by cutting down just to get those abs, and I made some mistakes which impacted how much muscle I built, and when I got those abs I was just looking very skinny. So in this video I will tell you how you could determine whether you should start off by cutting or if you should start off by bulking. So let's begin by determining your body fat percentage. So the thing is, even though you've got no abs right now, you could either be fat or just skinny fat. So if you've got no visible abs, a bit of a belly hanging out, also got fat on your arms and legs, then you would be probably just considered fat, obese. Not obese, overweight, probably. So if you got fat in several parts of your areas, you got a big belly, you've got fat on your arms, you got fat on your legs, a lot of fat on your legs and stuff like that, then I do recommend that you cut, and when you reach like 12% body fat, you should most definitely bulk up again. It is possible to build muscle when cutting down, however, you will not build as much muscle when bulking. So if when you cut down basically like the 12% body fat, you will have good visible abs. Do not go to single percent body fat, please, it's not worth it. And when you reach like 12% body fat and you're fat, then you go ahead and bulk up again. And if you do the bulk correctly, if you eat only in like 250 calories surplus, then you will definitely most likely not lose those abs, and you will still look good when bulking. So another thing is, if you have a belly but your arms are skinny, your legs are skinny, your face might be skinny too, and you don't weigh that much, you're most likely just skinny fat, and most of the times you should begin by bulking. So if you're skinny fat, you bulk up. Yes, when you bulk up you will probably not have those abs, but it is still possible that you do lose a bit of belly fat even while bulking. I know it sounds dumb, but I've seen some people do it, and you most likely won't get visible abs when bulking, especially if you didn't have visible abs before, but you will gain a lot of muscle, and it's simply not worth cutting because you'll simply just lose muscle. So yeah, let's say that you do cut. So I've got a video on how to cut properly, however, do not go watch it yet. Right now I will tell you the biggest mistake you can make while cutting, especially if you're a teen, or yes, just starting out in general, but if you're a teen, this mistake can also stunt your growth, so you should be very careful. And it's obviously not eating enough. And you might say, but yes, you need to not eat enough in order to lose belly fat, not only belly fat, just fat in general. But if you do not eat like only 250 to 350 calories below your maintenance, you will lose way more muscle, you will be malnourished, and life will suck in general. It isn't to, you shouldn't try to eat as little as possible, and you should take it a bit slower, because if you eat in a 250 to 350 calorie deficit, then you will gain muscle. But if you eat less than that, if you try to eat as little, not only you will lose body fat, you will stunt your growth if you're a teen, and you will simply not lose more muscle than you build. You'll look skinny, you won't be satisfied, and you'll feel like shit, you'll ruin your health. So what to do if you decided to cut? So I've got a proper guide on how to cut. It's very short, but it explains everything you need to know. uh, the reason I told you the biggest mistake in this video is because I didn't tell it in the other video, so now you know. So simply go to the description down below and go click on that video on how to cut properly, watch it, and then go cut. Thank you for watching. Hope this was helpful.